Watcher to 6 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
How's it going, troops? Jordan here, back again with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Loadout video. Before we start off the video, I just want to wish everyone a very happy new year. Hopefully everyone stayed safe and everyone had a good time like I did. There's nothing more fun with New Year's than being around family or friends, staying up until the clock strikes midnight and then partying to music. So welcome to the first video of 2020. And since this is going to be the first video of the year, today's loadout is a very special one indeed. For those long-time subscribers of mine who have been following my channel since the days of Black Ops 2, you'll probably recognise today's weapon loadout theme, since it's pretty much been a staple of my channel since the days of Black Ops 2. Today's loadout video is a military themed loadout, and it's one that I had a lot of fun creating and playing with in game. So welcome to the 2020 SEALs, and without further ado, let's take a look at our mission briefing. This is going to be a class setup based on the modern day SEAL Team 6, which will also include some references to their biggest operation that they ever carried out, that being Operation Neptune Spear. We're going to be using 2020 weaponry and equipment used for special operations, and lastly we're going to be using precision, tactics and intel to engage our enemies. SEAL Team 6 are arguably the most recognised and most popular special operations team out there in the world. Back in 2011 they carried out their biggest mission to date, and that mission was Operation Neptune Spear. In short, Operation Neptune Spear, which was the US mission to kill or capture Osama bin Laden, who at the time was America's #1 most wanted terrorist. Throughout the operation, SEAL Team 6 had some issues that they encountered, which included one of the helicopters crash landing. But despite any discrepancies that may have went on, this Spec Ops team continued on with their mission, and in turn were successful. So let's kick off this loadout by taking a look at our primary weapon of choice, and also taking a look at some attachments we're going to be equipping along with it. The primary weapon that's used by SEAL Team 6 is actually the HK416, but unfortunately the HK416 isn't available in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Therefore we're going to be looking at their second primary weapon of choice, which is the M4A1 and M4 carbine variants. The M4A1 is an all-round good weapon in itself, but we're going to make this weapon even better by equipping some attachments that will allow us to be precise, have fast reflexes, be weapon steady, and also be deadly and silent, just like the real SEAL Team 6. So let's take a look at the attachments we're going to be equipping on our M4A1 rifle. For our muzzle we're going to be going with a lightweight suppressor. During infiltration or stealth missions carried out by the SEALs, they like to equip a suppressor of some kind onto the end of their rifle, so the shots that they fire if need be are quiet. For our laser sight we're going to be going with the TAC laser. The SEALs tend to equip some kind of side sight, whether it be a laser or a flashlight, but for this loadout we're going to be going with the TAC laser sight. In game this allows us to aim down our sight a lot faster, provide stronger stability when aiming, and also increases our walking steadiness. Being a SEAL we need to have those quick reflexes, and so the TAC laser helps us out perfectly, not just aesthetically but also with in-game performance. For our optical sight we're going to be going with the Corp Combat Holo Sight. Every member of SEAL Team 6 wants to be precise when aiming, and in order to be precise they need to be able to see clearly on target. The main optical sight that the SEALs use is actually the EOTech sight, which in Modern Warfare is the Corp Combat Holo Sight, and so we're going to be equipping this optical attachment that allows us to have a clearer view on target and be more precise. For our fourth attachment we're going to be going with a rear grip, and that rear grip is the stippled grip tape. The stippled grip tape allows us to also aim down our sights faster to further enhance our soldier performance, and also increases the speed it takes for our soldier to sprint to fire. There is a slight cost with this attachment, and that is it does sacrifice a little bit of our aiming stability, but being a member of SEAL Team 6 we're heavily trained with our weapon, and so it's not going to affect us too much. And lastly, for my fifth attachment we're going to be going with an underbarrel, and that underbarrel is the Ranger foregrip. This foregrip allows us to have greater control over our recoil when we're firing bullets into our enemies, and once again also provides an increase in aiming stability. There is a slight cost with this attachment, and that is it does slow down our movement speed, and it also affects our aim down sight speed a little bit as well. And those are going to be our attachments that we're going to be kitting out with this M4A1 rifle. So let's move on now to our secondary weapon. In real life, SEAL Team 6 usually use the Sig Sauer P226 sidearm, but just like the HK416, we don't have the P226 in game. However though, there is another pistol that looks very similar in terms of the model, and also fires a 9mm cartridge, which is the exact same cartridge used in the P226. And that pistol in Modern Warfare is the M19. But just like our primary weapon, we're not going to be going in bare bones, so let's take a look at some attachments that are going to allow us to be precise and quick when using the pistol. For our first attachment, we're going to be going with a barrel, and that is the A916 Lightweight. This allows us to aim down sight faster at a slight cost of bullet velocity. For our second attachment, we're going to be going with a laser sight, but this time we're just going to be going with the 1MW laser. This increases our hipfire accuracy, which will definitely help us out a lot in close quarters. For our third attachment, we're going to be going with a weapon perk, and that is Fast Melee. Being a trained SEAL Team 6 soldier, when we run out of all options and bullets, there's only one weapon left to use, and that is the actual pistol itself. And so by equipping Fast Melee, it allows us to bonk our enemies on the head much faster and securing that kill. For our fourth attachment, we're going to be going with a rear grip, and this time we're going to be going with the rubberized grip tape. This provides an increase in recoil control at a slight cost of aim instability. And lastly, for our fifth and final attachment, we're going to be going with a trigger action, and that is the match grade trigger. This increases the fire rate of the pistol and also increases our aim and stability. However though, it does come at a slight cost of hip fire accuracy. So those are going to be our primary weapon and secondary weapon of choice for our 2020 SEALs loadout. So now that we've locked in our weapons, it's time to take a look at some perks and equipment that we're going to be using for this class setup. Starting off with our tier 1 perk, we're going to be going with Cold Blooded. Cold Blooded allows us to be undetectable by AI aircraft, missiles and also AI ground streaks. This perk also allows us to become invisible to thermal optics, and being an elite Spec Ops soldier, we want to remain silent and deadly. For our second tier perk, we're going to be going with Ghost. Ghost allows us to stay off UAV and personal radars, and also remain hidden against heartbeat sensors and snapshot grenades. Similar to the reasons why we chose Cold Blooded, we're going to be choosing Ghost purely so we can stay hidden away from enemies. And lastly, our third tier perk, we're going to be going with Battle Hardened. The SEALs have well protected headgear when carrying out missions, and the Battle Hardened perk allows us to have extra protection against stuns, flash grenades and EMPs. So those are the perks that I have selected for this loadout. Now let's take a look at the equipment. For our lethal slots, we're going to be going with a frag grenade. This is your standard fragmentation grenade that we can toss into rooms and windows to surprise any enemies that may be lurking. Frag grenades are very deadly in Modern Warfare, and so if Geronimo is hiding in a corner, then ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. For our tactical slots, we're going to be going with a flash grenade. Flashes are equipped by SEAL Team 6 and are used to be thrown into a room, allowing them to breach and eliminate any hostiles that may be inside. And just like the real SEALs, we're going to be equipping the flash grenade ourselves and tossing these into any room that we come across, so we can breach ourselves and take out any campers. So those are going to be our perks and equipment for this class setup. Now it's time to move on to our field upgrade of choice and also some kill streaks that we're going to be using for this loadout. For our field upgrade, we're going to be going with Dead Silence. When this field upgrade is activated, Dead Silence makes our footsteps silent so we don't alert any enemies when infiltrating buildings. This is a field upgrade that you do get quite often, and it's very useful when moving around the map. Moving on now to our kill streaks. For our first kill streak, we're going to be going with the UAV. UAV technology was used to identify Bin Laden's courier, and so we'll use the UAV to identify any enemies that aren't using Ghost on our radar. For our second kill streak, we're going to be selecting the support helo. 2 stealth armoured helicopters were used during Operation Neptune Spear to carry the SEALs and any other friendly personnel to Bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and so we'll equip the support helo to represent this. And lastly, for our third kill streak, we're going to be choosing the Advanced UAV. A stealth UAV drone was used to track a target that the US called the Pacer inside the compound, and it was later confirmed that this target, known as the Pacer, was actually Bin Laden. And so we'll use the Advanced UAV since its stealth technology means it cannot be shot down, and also as a bonus it reveals any enemies in real time on our radar which will help out our team a lot. And that, troops, wraps up my 2020 SEALs loadout. I had so much fun not only creating this loadout, but also playing with this loadout in game, and just reenacting those SEAL Team 6 members. There's nothing more satisfying than breaching a room and clearing out the enemies, and this 2020 SEALs loadout certainly will do that. So next time you boot up Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer, definitely give this class setup a try in game, and have fun being a badass SEAL. Hoorah! If you did enjoy this loadout video, then do give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it a lot. And if you have any friends that might be interested in this sort of content, then definitely share the video with them so it helps my channel get more widespread exposure. If you haven't subscribed already, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit that bell notification button, that way you're always alerted whenever I make an upload. Just like I've mentioned in previous videos, I have recently set up a Patreon account that will allow me to continue making cool videos like this, since YouTube's new policies have made my channel unmonetized. Anything from as little as $1 a month will definitely help my channel out. My Patreon will be the first link in the description below. 2020 is going to be a very interesting year indeed. I've got lots more class setups and loadouts to make, including more military themed ones like this one. So if you have a suggestion for a future loadout video, let me know your ideas and thoughts down in the comment section below. So until my next video, I thank you all for watching, stay true to me troops, and I'll see you in game.